Former NFL tight end Lee Smith's story to the top. Kellyanne Stitz talked to Smith about his plans for life after football.
Orton, touchdown. And it goes to the tight end, Lee Smith.
Powell native Lee Smith accomplished a feat not many can do. In fact, only 1.6% of college football players have.
Carr to Smith.
Play in the NFL, and he did it for 11 years.
You know, I was playing pro football 3 weeks ago with a teenage son. That's not something that most people get to do, especially not people in my line of work.
After his final season this past year, Smith decided it was time to hang up the cleats.
Wouldn't have been able to be the football player, the teammate, the man inside those buildings that I was for these 11 years, and I wasn't willing to ever walk back in if I wasn't all in. So it was time.
Now Smith turns his attention to his family and helping the future generation here in Knoxville.
I can't wait for it. I'm excited for it, and pro football allowed me to do all this.
Smith plans to open a gym in East Tennessee called Triple F, which stands for faith, family, and football, in that order.
I want to make sure football was last, because and this gym isn't just for football players. It's for all youth athletics, all kids, male and female.
Smith is building a gym where young players can train like a professional athlete, mocking up a facility identical to the ones he found himself in during his playing days in the NFL.
I wanted it built specifically to the specs of, like I said, what I'm used to. I can't say train like a pro and be in a pro environment if it's not exactly what I'm used to.
He not only plans to help young athletes take their game to the next level, but also provide guidance as a youth mentor.
I want to get into a place where it's like, all right, here's what you did. It was stupid. I've done it and worse, so here's what we need to do to get back on the rails. And by the way, go sit and do a wall sit for 2 minutes for your punishment, you know?
Using the platform he built in the NFL to make a difference in the community he grew up in.
I will always be eternally grateful for God for giving me this big, ugly body and keeping it healthy, and pro football for what it's allowed me to do for this community, hopefully going forward.
For WATE Sports, I'm Kellyanne Stitz.